The film opens with Maya walking through the front door and trying to get to her room. She's blowing everyone off and is getting increasingly irritated as more people try to stop her. Originally, I wanted this to be a one-shot full scene, no cuts, but that proved to be a little bit difficult and the talent actually preferred it to be in sections, and so we adapted. Next, we filmed a transition into meditation. This is the turning point in the film. I chose to have the film look as if it was in a red tint for when we was in the meditation fantasy sections. It's a subtle yet noticeable change that the audience should be able to pick up on, but won't really understand the full reasoning behind it until the reveal at the end. The first death is of Joey. Originally, for Joey's death, we were going to have Maya run up and then cut, but that proved to be more difficult, and so we adapted, having the focus be more on what happened after the murder than during. And I actually love that change way better for this film. The next death is Tierras. She'll be strangled, and that's a lot easier said than done. But with a few practice chokes and a demonstration, she was able to give a convincing performance, and I'm very proud of her for that. The transition from the strangling to Myles in the bathroom was one of my proudest edits. Myles getting stabbed to death was something we planned for a while. It's reminiscent of the school days of anime murder. That's something I've learned about this group. We receive acting cues better when relating it to an anime that we've seen, which makes sense since we are an anime-based video company. So I made sure to keep that in mind going forward. Rayna's death was probably the easiest. We established that there was boiling water in the pot early on. That was important so we can sell that her head was being burnt to a crisp. Kendall's death was probably the most fun to film. We had this death planned from the very beginning, although we changed a few things to make it flow better, like where Maya would be walking from to reveal that Kendall was already restrained. Kendall was more than willing to submerge himself in water for a long period of time, which really helped sell the shot of him drowning. However, he was a little bit too willing. 5 seconds. Come up, Kendall. We also put red Kool-Aid mix into the bath water just to sell that there was blood in it and that there was a struggle for when he was drowning. With the red tint and the Kool-Aid mix, I'd say the whole shot was pretty believable. Now, the ending is the reveal that everything that was happening wasn't real. It was just in her head, within her meditation. We put a transition from the real world color grade to the red tint, revealing her reality now becoming her fantasy, alluding to the notion that she may very well carry out her inner peace that she found in her meditation. And now, the end happens.